Hello everyone, welcome to our first tutorial in AutoCAD. Today we are starting right from the basics, setting up your workspace, launching AutoCAD 2013 and getting familiar with the interface. These foundational steps are crucial for everyone new to AutoCAD. So let's get started. Before we dive into AutoCAD, it's important to stay organized. Let's begin by creating a dedicated folder on our desktop where we can save all our drawings. This we can do by right-clicking on our desktop, and then we select new and we choose folder. A new folder pops in. What remains is for us to rename the folder with the name of your choice, e.g. AutoCAD projects, or your name and registration number. For now, I'm going to use a pseudo name and registration number. I'm going to use I am a Charles. Dash, I'm adding the registration number. UBT 265 dash the year 2025 dash M dash C dash M dash 001. We've already created our file. Now that we have a place where we are going to save our work, let's launch the AutoCAD 2013 application and get started with the first project. To launch the AutoCAD 2013 application, we go to the AutoCAD 2013 icon on our desktop, which is right here, and then we double click on it. Launching AutoCAD brings you to a workspace where all the magic happens. Depending on your computer the performance, it may take a few seconds to load, so be patient. Ours is super fast, it loaded very fast, so we shall need to close this. Once the AutoCAD is open, you will see the interface, which might look overwhelming at first, but don't worry, we shall break it down step by step. The different parts of the interface include the following. We have the ribbon, which is the whole of this part, having all those commands. It contains file, edit, view, insert, and so forth, plus others. And then we have what we call the application button, which is at the top left corner, having an A on it. Then we have our quick access toolbar, which is the whole of this part here, that small part. This is the one we call the quick access toolbar. And at this point, we have what we call the view cone, while at the opposite corner here, we have what is called the UCS, having an X and Y. And then the whole of this black screen here with the squares is called the working area. This is the area where we shall be putting all our drawings that we want to draw. There. So down here, we have what we call the layout tabs. And then here written type a command is what we call the command line palette. And lastly, this part here is what we call, this one here is what we call the status bar toggles. With the interface explained, let's start a new drawing. This will be the first file you save in your new folder. To do this, we shall go to the quick access toolbar and we click on new, which is that, and then we select one of these templates. I prefer this for now. Then I open. Before we do any work, when starting a new drawing, AutoCAD uses templates to set up basic units and settings. That's why we've picked one of the templates there, which I told you is a CAD-ISO, named plot. You can customize this later, but for now, we stick to the default settings that are provided there. Now the next is, let's save this drawing in a folder we created. And to do this, we shall go to the Save As, which is that on our quick access toolbar. Click on it. It brings this. Then we navigate to our file that we created on the desktop. So I'll go to desktop, click on it. Our file is here. I am a Charles UBT blah blah blah. Double click on it. Double click on it there. There it is. Now what remains is to rename our file to a name of our choice. We can call it our first AutoCAD project. We can call it question 1 in case you are doing exams, and it's the question number 2 that you are attempting. And then we save it. We can go ahead to check in our folder if the question 2 really exists. Yeah, so that is that. Meaning we have already accomplished that task. That's a great job done already. You've set up your workspace, launched AutoCAD, and familiarized yourself with the interface. Now you are ready to start designing. In our next session, we shall dive into navigation in AutoCAD. Remember, understanding the interface and organizing your files are key steps in becoming a proficient in AutoCAD. Keep practicing these basics and you'll be a solid foundation for all your future projects. Thank you and see you then.